Hello everyone and welcome to the Gemini Moon Goddess. This is my first video, so we are going to go ahead and just jump right in. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pick the overall energy for this reading for the day, and then we'll go through and pick out energies for masculine and feminine energies, and then we'll read into the reading and just see where it goes. Okay, so for today, this comes out as self-worth. So for this one, I am going to read it out of the book. It's number 27, and that comes down to a 9. Okay, we'll hold it here while I read it. Self-worth. Sometimes the hardest part of the journey is believing you're worthy of the trip. Glenn Beck. Do you know just how worthy, amazing, and unique you are? You are incredible. If you have picked up this card, we would like you to also see the amazing soul that is you. You are enough. Step back from trying to justify your existence with all the things that you constantly do. Stop comparing yourself to others, dear one. Please, not for 1 second, ever feel that you don't measure up to the people around you. No one is perfect, even the people you may be comparing and measuring yourself against. Too much of your personal power is being given to others, which can be draining on your own energy supplies. One of the most fundamental questions to ask yourself is, how much do I love myself? Take some time out from your schedule and reflect on this question. The extent to which you love yourself dictates how successful you are in every facet of your life, mind, body, and spirit. You are worthy. It is time to stop walking in the shadow of others. Take your place on your own golden chair. Sit amongst the god and goddesses and shine your radiant light. Appreciate yourself and all the beauty you bring to this world. The more you come to see your own value and worth, the more others come to see these qualities within you. No matter who you are or what you feel you have accomplished in this life, you are magnificent and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. Take your place and shine. The prayer. Holy Spirit, fill me with love and help me embrace the light, love, and creative soul that is truly me. Associated chakras, base, and chakra. Well, that was an awesome message, and this is the Cosmic Reading cards. Okay, so next we're going to go into getting an overall energy. Oh, put those back in there because I haven't shuffled yet. An overall energy for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. All right. Let's get overall energies for the Divine Masculine. Okay. Set that there currently. Then we'll get the overall energy for the Divine Feminine. Okay, so for the Divine Masculine, we have the Pilgrim, Traveler on a Voyage, and then for the Divine Feminine, we have the Orphan. So this is traveling on a voyage, climbing the mountain. It's been a journey. For the Divine Feminine, the Orphan, I feel this may be someone that's feeling kind of lost, abandoned, or having to evolve and learn the lessons to let this go, but we'll look more into it. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and get Wisdom of the Oracle card for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Oh, so we got 2 came out. Actually, 4 came out, so we'll take these. Okay, so for the Divine Masculine, we have the Pilgrim, Time to Go, and the Thinker. So what I'm picking up on is that the Divine Masculine, whether or your person has been climbing the mountain, going on the voyage. Maybe they've finally reached the top of the mountain, and now they're thinking while they're up there, and they've been sitting for a while, and now it's time to go. If you can see, they're walking down a bridge, and it's foggy, but there's a gate doorway in the far distance. And this is also 44 and 45. So progression, movement forward. For the Divine Feminine, okay, so we have the orphan, someone that's been feeling abandoned, maybe having to learn some lessons, self-love, feeling worthy, valuing oneself, maybe having to walk away to go on and learn these lessons together. Learn these lessons apart at the same time, so kind of parallel. So, and then poised and imagining, so here it's interesting because I see a figure coming up out of the sky, the clouds radiating, and it's kind of the same way that she is poised and coming up to the moon. So this is also kind of a new moon. So maybe this is imagine possibilities in the near future, and you're poised for it. So overcoming those lessons of feeling unworthy and learning to love oneself and be independent and on your own, not having to have someone else to fulfill self-worth. Okay, so here we're going to go over the head, heart, and environment for the Divine Masculine, and we'll draw 3 cards for each, or 2 cards for each, I'm sorry, and then we'll do it for the Divine Feminine, and then we'll continue to read it in further and clarify. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to lay these out first, and then we'll go into it. So what is the Divine Masculine thinking? What is the Divine Masculine thinking? All right. Okay, so here we have, for the Divine Masculine, what's the Divine Masculine thinking? Okay, so here we have the 3 of Pentacles. So, negotiations, discussions, maybe talking with friends, or getting guidance on this journey, and the strength that it has required, getting wisdom from people that maybe have been through the same experience, some people that may be guiding them on their way, strength, and here we have the Two of Swords, so decisions and kind of at a standstill. Again, another new moon, and we're just went through a new moon, so maybe something in the near future. Right, so we have the Divine Masculine is thinking about decisions, talking with friends and family to get the strength to make the decision, taking time to go within. Right, so what is in the Divine Masculine's heart? What is in the Divine Masculine's heart? Alright, so since nothing's coming out, I'm going to leave that there for now, and we're going to just go ahead and go with the Divine Feminine and let her energies say a few things. So what is in the Divine Feminine's mind? What is the Divine Feminine thinking? What is the Divine Feminine thinking? Ooh, I can't hold on to them. Okay. Three of Wands. Interesting. What is the Divine Feminine thinking? What is the Divine Feminine thinking? What is the Divine Feminine thinking about her Divine Masculine? Okay. Ooh. What is interesting is there's a lot of, okay, so here in both positions, so we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is there's not necessarily, it's more of movement within, mind, body, and soul connected. Both are threes in the same position. And then what's interesting here is he has the Divine Masculine has the Two of Swords, and the Divine Feminine has the Two of Cups. So maybe he's going outward with his Three of Pentacles and getting his wisdom, and she is going inward and connecting with herself and her love within that she has for her Divine Masculine. And again, the Eight of Swords. So going that inner work, focusing on the self-love and finding the balance and what makes you magical on the inside, and being able to share that with your person, but also be able to have that connection with yourself, and going in and you're a chrysalis and you go in as a caterpillar, and you've learned these lessons and you've morphed and transformed, and now you're poised and you can manifest and imagine what you want to manifest. All right, let's go ahead and move forward into the Divine Masculine's heart space. What is the Divine Masculine feeling for his Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Masculine feeling for his Divine Feminine? Ooh. Okay, so so I'm going to take all 3 of those. So we're just going to put those back in. If they come out, then they come out again. All right, so what is the Divine Masculine fill-in for his Divine Feminine? One more. What is Divine Masculine fill-in for his Divine Feminine? Oh, one flipped over. Oh, 10 of Cups. Or that one flipped out too, so we'll go ahead and take that. Alright, so running out of, need a little bit of bigger space. Okay, so what is he feeling? The High, oh wow. So the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups. And then so the 10 of Cups came out as well. Or I'm sorry, the 9 of Cups. So he's he sees his Divine Feminine as his High Priestess, and you know, she is the High Priestess. Again, another new moon, bringing in this Ace of Cups, this cup of love, and it's overflowing with abundance. But right now we're just we're thinking. We're thinking about this, and our Ace of Swords. He wants to rush in, but he's thinking and taking the strength and realizing that it's time to go. This journey's been long. It's been hard. It's taken strength. But we've learned our self-worth. And now it's time to go. Towards this abundance. Towards this cup of love. Towards his High Priestess. Wonderful message here. All right, let's go ahead and see here from the Divine Feminine. What is in the Divine Feminine's heart space? What is she feeling for her masculine? What is the Divine Feminine feeling for her masculine? There. All right, so we have the Mother of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords, Justice, and the Lovers. So what I feel here is that before, maybe these abandonment issues and lack of self-worth had to go within. She was cutting, and these wounds came out in sharp. They were sharp. Maybe to push people away before you become abandoned because you don't feel that you're worthy. But justice has been served. Justice, the lessons have been learned. Divine Feminine has evolved. Balance has, there's balance of the darkness and the light. And the Divine Feminine is poised, and she is worthy of this love, and to imagine the possibilities of this love. There's been a lot of hard work here. a lot of black and white, and, you know, again, trying to find that balance, and you've had to go within and evaluate, and there may have been some sleepless nights. Owls are nocturnal, and I'm pretty sure cats are too. All right, let's move into the Divine Masculine and his environment. So what is going on now in the Divine Masculine's environment? What is going on in the Divine Masculine's environment? Ah, way too many. What is going on in the Divine Masculine's environment? So I'm just going to take them because that's the second time that a bunch has jumped out. So we'll just start from here. In the environment, so we have Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Sun, and the King of Cups. So here we have, he has his pentacle. Seven of Wands. To me, it kind of seems like he's being sneaky. So maybe he's bringing in this pentacle, but he's being sneaky about it, and putting things in place in order to bring in this pentacle and the Sun, to bring in this cup of love, and abundance and happiness and warmth. Definitely some progression. This kind of is like progression forward and progression backward. So there's been some ebbs and flows. There's been some back and forth. Maybe there was some deception in the past, but now he's bringing in his pentacle, and it's bringing in abundance. To his last cup. He's bringing, we'll clarify this because it's in the same position. All right, so let's go into the Divine Feminine's heart space. And we'll come back and clarify a little bit. What is in the Divine Feminine's environment? Divine Feminine's environment. Okay. Go ahead and take, oh, Ace of Cups. Okay. So we have 6 of Wands, which is interesting because now we have transformed. We are no longer in this chrysalis. We have made our way through the dark times, and we've risen. We are flying. We have evolved for this love. So I don't really like to read cards in reverse, but it's interesting to me that, again, we have the Three of Pentacles